All right, some people have asked me, what do I think about the return of Deontay Wilder and him wanting to fight Alexander Usyk? With that being said, I will say that, you know what? I didn't know how much I would miss Wilder until he actually wasn't around. And I can't believe that I'm even saying that, but I just got to be honest with you. His antics and even the outrageous stuff that he said, at the end of the day, it was good for boxing, because what these boxing fans have shown me is it's all about entertainment at the end of the day. And since they don't care about the level of since the boxing world has showed me that they don't really care about a person's skill set or how good they actually are. They want to be entertained at the end of the day. Hence KSI, hence Logan Paul, Jake Paul. So they don't care how good or how seasoned a fighter really is. They just want to be entertained at the end of the day. And if that is the case, then Deontay Wilder is right for the picking, Plus, I look forward to seeing him back in his ring, because some people say he's shot. And then, some people saying that he's no good no more. I would like to tend to think that loss to Tyson Fury made him a better fighter, and it should have made him a better fighter, and it made him more tough and more durable and more confident for it. So I would like to see what benefits did he gain off stepping in there and tangling with Fury, if any. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to it, and I'm actually glad to see him back, because one thing I'm reminded of is how much we need every single body we can get in the heavyweight division as we possibly can, because the division is incredibly small and there's not a lot of stars or standout boxers in that division that can really carry this sport or carry the heavyweight division with some interest. So we need as much bodies in it as possible. So, and that even goes for Anthony Joshua. People telling him to retire. No, don't retire. We need as many active fighters in this division as possible. I mean, we really can't afford to lose anybody. So I think it's cool to have Wilder back. Then people ask me what I think about him wanting to fight Alexander Usyk. And let me just stop y'all right there, okay? Because that's people running away with stuff. If we want to be technical, Deontay Wilder didn't say anything about fighting no Alexander Usyk. Because unless I'm mistaken, unless there's an interview out there that I don't know about, I know of only one. And that's the one with Ellie Setback. And Deontay Wilder never came out and said he wanted to fight Usyk. Ellie Setback came out and said he wants to see Wilder fight Usyk. And Wilder obliged to say, yeah, I'm ready for them fights, whatever. But this is the thing. Number one, we have heard that before. Number two, if he wasn't trying to fight Anthony Joshua for all those belts and whatever and whatnot, what makes you think he wants to go in there and get into a fight with Alexander Usyk, where Wilder's in a current position where he can pretty much milk his situation? Basically, pretty much like he's been doing his entire career for the most part, but now he can really do it now. But if he wasn't trying to get in there with Anthony Joshua for no unified belts, if he wasn't trying to fight no Charles Martin, if he promised you for 6 years that he was going to unify, he never unified one belt. When this man supposedly, as some of you are claiming out there, claimed that he wants to fight Alexander Usyk, are you really going to believe that? Plus, on top of that, it never came out of his mouth. It was something that was suggested to Wilder, and Wilder was just like, yeah, I'll take that fight too. But did it come out of Wilder's mouth independently? Did he come out and say, yeah, I'm finna do this in the heavyweight division, and you know what? I want Usyk. No, Wilder didn't do that. I know a lot of people are, and I've even seen videos of people saying, yeah, Wilder said he was. I was like, for real, Wilder said that? I went and watched the video. Wilder didn't say nothing. That's just Ellie Setback saying, hey, I want to see you fight Usyk. You're like, yeah, of course I'll fight Usyk too. Then you'll read all the headlines. Wilder wants Usyk. No, he was asked the question and he just said, yeah, I will. But Wilder has always done that. He's always said, yeah, I want to do this. Just like he said, I wanted to fight this person, I wanted to fight that person. and it didn't happen. So a lot of people took the initiative with Ellie Setback basically voicing his opinion about what he wants, what he wants to see Wilder do, and Wilder just saying like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna give you guys the best fights and whatever and whatnot. But did Wilder specifically come out of his mouth and say, I want to fight Usyk? No, he didn't. So that's pretty much what I think about that. Do I think Wilder actually wants to fight and is going to fight Usyk? Of course not. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not trying to have Wilder enter any situation where he's not going to be the A side or the one favorite or anything like that. Plus, that's not how they're using Wilder now. Wilder is set up for something more, way more theatrical. You know, way more theatrical. Him coming back at this time, it's not no accident. This is all by design. Okay? He was told when to stay low. He was told, well, hey, we need you to come back in and put on the show. All this is by design. But please don't put it out there that Deontay Wilder wants to fight some OLEKSANDR Usyk, because in reality, you know that he doesn't. And I don't want to hear this, oh, you're talking down on Wilder, because I'm doing no sort of the thing. I'm just being honest. I seen the video. That's not what Wilder said. That's what Ellie Setback said. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder, being the good sport or the champion or the king he is, like he likes to call it, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, appeasing his flock. You know what I'm saying? Saying what he's supposed to say in front of the camera and whatever and whatnot. But as far as Wilder independently, as an independent thought, that wasn't on Wilder's mind, and it didn't come out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm excited to see him back, you know, in the heavyweight division. And I see he ain't waste no time starting up his old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not going to get into, because I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to look at this sport exactly like what it is. This is just pure entertainment. This is not a sport of competition or doing things the right way or people earning shots and stuff. You have to figure that out by now. This is a pure spectacle situation. So I'm going to treat it like that. So I'm going to let Wilder go ahead and talk his shit and stir up all the storms and stuff, because basically that's what they want him to do. They want Wilder to still be Wilder. They want Wilder to still go out there and say that outlandish shit. But I look forward, but only if it's going to get us some entertaining fights. Because to tell you the truth, I want to see all those guys mix it up. I would like to see all those guys fight each other multiple of times. You know what I'm saying? But only if it's going to move towards something. Because I'm not interested in, you know, like this Robert Helenius and all that other stuff. I understand that, you know, it's a comeback fight. It's a confidence builder. You know what I'm saying? It's a warm-up. You know what I'm saying? I get all that stuff. But that don't mean that that's all that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got you so-called big new age dinosaurs heavyweights in there. So we should see big new age heavyweights fights that we've never seen before, because supposedly these boxers are sizes that we have never encountered before. And they're the new breed of heavyweight. If these guys are the new breed of heavyweight, I'm looking to see a new breed of heavyweight kind of collisions and kind of fights. Ain't no sense of y'all being this big, this strong, and all this, and you guys ain't doing half of what the fighters in the yesteryears did. It's no point of that, you know? But nonetheless, I look forward to it, but only if it means that Titans are going to tangle. If Titans are not going to tangle, then it pretty much means nothing at the end of the day. But this is boxing, who knows? But at the end of the day, as long as we get some halfway decent entertainment, it's all good. The heavyweight division needs it. Boxing needs it. You know, we need as much characters in this game as possible, because as you see, we finna get overthrown by YouTubers. Which I'm also finna jump on that train if that's the way we finna turn, just saying. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that. I'm straighten them out. Like, comment, subscribe.